fireflies.
What?
He came back because he likes fireflies and hot dogs.
Hell, we'll give him all the hot dogs he can eat.
No, he came back because he likes Grover's Mill. He likes us. Frank, there's not going to be any picture taking. Doc, no asking for secrets of the universe. We're going to build him a landing pad because it's the right thing to do. It's the neighborly thing to do. No picture taking, Frank.
Sure, just one little picture. George, I gotta get going.
All right.
Me too. Hey, George. Yow!
Yeah.
Michael, how are you? Michael!
Frank, how you doing? Dad!
Hello, Michael.
Dad, this is, quite a little project you got going here. You know, Herb Williams came by the store today.
Good old Herb.
Yeah. He couldn't understand why you'd make an investment like this. Frankly, neither can I. Why did you, Dad?
Because why is a crooked letter. That's why, Michael.
So you're not going to tell me? I guess not. If you change your mind.
Michael!
Yeah.
You still have those colored garden lights that salesman from California sold you?
Yeah. They've been setting for months. I was going to try to unload them at the flea market.
No. I want them, please.
Why?
Because why?
He's a crooked letter, yes.
No, Midge. The first I heard of it was from Dot. Well, where did Claire hear about it, for goodness sakes? No. There's nothing to it. George would never do something like that without telling me.
Mother!
Oh, Midge, Michael's here. I have to go. Yes, I will. Bye. Hi, dear. Have you heard this ridiculous rumor?
Dad's bought the tailor place, Mom.
Oh?
Him and Doc and Frank. Mom, I was hoping he told you what they're up to.
Well, why in the world wouldn't he have told me? And what does he want with that ridiculous piece of land?
Mom, has he seemed himself lately?
Now listen, Michael. I wish he had told us too. But if your father bought that piece of land, he must have a very good reason for doing it.
What are you looking at?
Oh, Arnold!
Where have you been?
God bless you.
Oh, I'm sorry, George. I'm not going to be able to make it for poker tonight. This is my 5th cold this year. 25 time zones in 2 days. And all that filtered air. I'm a sitting duck for every virus in the galaxy.
Doc, come on, please. Do something.
Yes, let's take a look at that throat. Say ah. No, say ah. You got a nasty cold.
Doc, he knows he's got a cold.
Maybe I should just go.
No, I can't let you fly with a cold like that. It's very bad for the eardrums.
Doc's right. No, he's right. You'll spend the night at my house. Come. Oh, Arnold, I almost forgot our news. We are building you a landing pad right out there. You can come to Grover's Mill anytime you want.
And we were thinking if you could let us take a look at the spaceship so we can check out the dimensions, if it's all right with you.
Yeah. Let's talk about this later. We've got to get him in bed. Come on.
Oh, jeez. What?
Okay, Arnold. Here we go. Now listen, This might smell a little bad. I put garlic in it, but it's going to clear you right up.
Thank you, George.
A little quiet because my wife is sleeping. Come on, here, now breathe. Breathe. Oh. Now, come. Listen, I'm getting an extra blanket. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
George. A cough. Darling.
Oh.
You all right?
Oh.
Dolores, honey, this is my friend Arnold. He developed shopping malls, and he's got a really very bad cold, and he's from another planet. Arnold, this is hot on the force.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
That's little Jenny. She just turned 3.
Oh, isn't she a darling?
And that's Harvey. Carol named him after her father.
What a handsome boy. You have a beautiful family, Arnold.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and I want to apologize again for all the trouble.
Oh, don't be a goose. I'm just glad Doc had the good sense not to let you fly tonight, and George will have the guest room fixed up for you in a jiffy. Oh, I know what I forgot. Now, maybe where you come from, they don't do this. But around here, this is how we deal with sore throats. And it works, too. There now. There. You're all settled.
Thank you.
I think it's just lovely that you and George have become friends. I always said George needs more friends from out of town. I think it broadens one's horizons.
Oh, hello, George.
If your friend's on Sabo, I can see you now.
Oh, now, George, leave him alone. Did you get the bed made up?
Yes, it's all done. Arnold, pink is really very becoming on you.
God bless you. He needs the vaporizer. George, be a dear and put it up beside his bed.
All right, okay. Shall I leave a couple of spare socks by the bed?
No, thank you.
Arnold, you can tell me. Are you really from? Imagine that.
Hey, Arnold!
Hey, good morning, George. Dolores just left for her women's club meeting.
How you feeling?
Oh, I swear, this place has recuperative powers.
Yeah. You could have borrowed my razor.
Oh, I was going to. But then I thought, what the hell, just,
Look at you. You look like you were born in Grover's Mill.
I feel that way. Oh, better run.
I'll drive you.
No, I think I'll walk it, George. It's funny, I never used to walk anywhere before I landed here. Clears the mind, doesn't it?
That's the idea. When will you be back?
I'm not going to be able to come back as often from now on, George. It's been wonderful, but it's time to go home.
But you will be back. Arnold, you have to come back. The landing pad's gonna be finished real soon. And there is so much you haven't seen. There is Christmas. You gotta be here for Christmas.
All right, we'll shoot for a week from tonight, at sunset on the farm.
I will see you then.
I'll never forget everything you've done for me. You accepted me when you had no reason to. So long, George.
Arnold, you will be back.
Count on it.
Well, today, we secretly replaced his Pepsi with Coke. Let's see what happens.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Emma!
Proper.
I don't wanna grow up, don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up, don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
This just in from Toys R Us, the 1998 video game special. Now at Toys R Us, get a select group of Nintendo video games like Jeopardy, Punch-Out, and many more for only $19.98. We've got more video games than anyone, but hurry, they're going fast.
I wanna be a Toys R Us kid.
Well, my husband sees me eating a bowl of Cheerios one morning and asks me what's up. Hey, you never ate Cheerios before, he said. Well, I never knew nutrition could be simple, I told him. Come on, there's nothing simple about nutrition, he said. But that's the whole point, I told him. Look, Cheerios is whole grain oats with all the oat bran. It's nutrition made simple. I think he got the point. One never knows.
Walt Disney Pictures presents the high-flying, heart-stopping roller coaster ride of the year.
Did we lose anyone back there?
It's all new and all fun. It's The Rescuers Down Under, rated G. And from Touchstone Pictures, Three Men and a Little Lady is the movie audiences are hailing as absolutely hilarious,
hysterical,
completely different, and totally fun. Three Men and a Little Lady, rated PG, and The Rescuers Down Under, both playing separately at theaters everywhere.
NBC Sunday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Monday, Loretta Young comes home for a touching holiday story.
Does it have a happy ending?
She's a mother struggling to bring her family together for Christmas.
I want them to come because they're ready to put the past behind them.
It shouldn't take a miracle, but it will. In Christmas Eve on NBC Monday.
It's sizzling hot. It's the best pizza deal you can cut. A deal that isn't skimpy. This one has real meat to it. 6 meat toppings and a blend of cheeses. Pizza Hut's hearty meat lovers pizza. Now get 1 medium for $8.99. Or better yet, get 2 for just $12.99. But hurry, it's a limited time offer.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
Every week, I feel like we're stocking up for the winter. Look at this, dinosaur graham cookies. I mean, who eats this stuff?
Who wanted the big family? Which reminds me, who's picking up the kids?
You get Allison and I'll pick up Jeffrey. Okay. Actually, I'll get Jeffrey and you pick up Allison.
You have enough to do without running all over town for bargains. So at Albertsons, you'll find everything you need at low prices. Albertsons, we think like you do.
Enjoy Coca-Cola for 87 cents a six-pack. Limit 2 per customer. Additional six-packs are $1.09.
And now, the 12th annual Toyota-thon Coast-to-Coast Sales Event.
It's on now. The event of the year. And we're dealing on every Toyota, Previous, Corollas, Camrys, 4Runners, Celicas, and the all-new Tercel. Starting with the biggest Camry option package savings ever, up to $900, and incentives up to $1,500.
And don't forget trucks. With your dealer's help, you could take one home tonight. There's never been a better time to deal. Go see your Toyota-thon dealer now.
Everybody knows that milk's for babies. Charming, disarming, whatever they do. Wouldn't you know it, baby? Milk's for you. Soft baby skin, strong baby bones, bright baby smile, ooh, great muscle tone. Wouldn't you know it, baby? Milk's for you. It's a health kick, baby.
A Colorado sailor dies in the Mediterranean. Details at 10.
Who's Coming for Christmas continues. Starring Richard Mulligan, Beau Bridges, and Barbara Barry.
Don? Don? A little to the left.
What for, George?
Well, Dondra and Blitzen are, lopsided.
All right.
Bingo! You got it.
Thanks,
There you go. Thank you, sir.
See ya.
Isn't Christmas the best holiday ever?
You say that about all holidays, Grandpa.
Well, they're all the best, but Christmas, I mean, picking out the tree, going caroling, and presents? Presents? Aren't you getting excited?
It's such a long way off, though.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't seem fair, does it? They put up all these decorations, get us all worked up, then you make you wait. Boy, I remember one Christmas when I was a little guy. I waited for this one present. It's all I wanted that year. Because my grandpa gave it to me. First thing I did, I went out and carved Grandpa's initials in a tree. Anyway, I just found it up in the attic, and it was looking kind of lonesome sitting up there all by itself. And your grandma, well, you know how women are about knives and things, and so I was thinking maybe you could take it, if you think you could use it.
Whoa!
Gotta be very careful. It's pretty sharp. But then, I think you're a pretty careful kid.
Thanks, Grandpa.
You're welcome, grandson. Ah.
All in favor? All opposed? Motion carried. Any other business?
5 more merchants pulled up stakes this month.
6.
Les, not you too.
Well, you know, Norma keeps wanting to start spending time in Florida. Well, what do you expect? Business is rotten everywhere. And Say, has anyone figured out what George Walters is up to out on the old Taylor place?
Alzheimer's, if you ask me.
What's that?
Oh, that's right. You were out of town. George and Frank and Doc have bought the old Taylor place.
Well, what in the world would they want with that old piece of land? It's no good for anything. What do they want it for?
They won't say. I mean, they've got a skip loader out there, bags of cement, they're running in electricity.
What do you mean they won't say? They apply for any permits?
Nope. No new permit applications.
Well, they are going to need permits. I think this warrants looking into.
No, pal. Come on out, sport.
All right, Sam, stay away from the machines, okay? And if Grandpa's busy, just move out of the way and wait. Got it? All right.
All right. Have a good time, pal.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Why can't he just tell us what he's working on?
Look, I can't very well make him, can I?
Well, maybe you should.
Hey, George, what you up to?
Building a retirement home, Ernie. You should sign up.
Grandpa!
There he is, my big guy.
George!
Come, I got work here.
Over here.
Yes, what?
Yeah. George, like I was telling Doc, I don't know how you expect me to get my work done if you won't tell me what you're building.
All you gotta do is clear it away where it's been staked out.
Yeah, but what's it gonna be? Warehouse? Greenhouse? I mean, it makes a difference.
Terry, you know how to operate this thing?
Sure.
Then climb aboard and start clearing away. We're paying for this machine by the day. It's not cheap.
Clearing away.
I want it smooth as a baby's bottom.
Hey, George!
Yes!
Oh, we got a problem. Backhoe's acting up.
You guys deal with it, because Sam and I are on our lunch break!
I didn't think they were gonna let me see you today.
Why? What do you mean?
They don't like what you're building. What are you building, Grandpa?
I'm building a candy factory.
I'm not a baby.
Yeah, I know, Sam. I know. It's just that sometimes it's hard to explain things to people because they just wouldn't understand, or they just wouldn't believe you.
I believe you, Grandpa. I always believe you.
Remember last summer, you and I were taking a walk and we saw a bunch of fireflies, and I said, "Oh, look, there's Grandma Stardust." Well, I was just playing, and you knew that because Stardust is make-believe, right? What if Stardust isn't make-believe? What if somewhere there are people just like us, and they believe in Stardust because they see Stardust every night? And what if they thought that fireflies will make-believe because they have never, ever seen fireflies? The thing is, sometimes things are different from the way people think they are. But if you know deep down inside that something is so, that's all that matters. Sam, let's go.
Michael.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Talk to him again. I mean, people think your father is off his rocker, and frankly...
Who's off his rocker?
No one, Sam, no one. Put your bike away, honey.
Did you and Grandpa have a nice time?
Mm-hmm.
What did you and Grandpa talk about?
Different stuff.
Like what?
It's okay, son. Go ahead.
Well, he said here in Grover's Mill, we have fireflies, and we don't believe in stardust. But there's other places where they have stardust, and they don't believe in fireflies.
Put your bike away, Sam.
You can't just start demolition and not tell anybody what you're building. That's right.
Why not?
Well, you just don't do that. That's right.
You haven't applied for any permits. And if you're planning on going any further with this construction, you'll have to apply for the appropriate permits.
Would you excuse us for just a second, please? Guys. We would like to apply for a permit for an airstrip.
Airstrip? You have a problem with that? What would you boys want with an airstrip? Ain't no plane's gonna land in Grover's Mill. Besides, you got this thing staked out in a big old circle.
Well, let's say we got a great deal on a helicopter and we need a place for it to land.
A helicopter? Come on, George.
I guess there are no regulations against it. If that's what you want, come on in tomorrow morning and Les will make sure you got the right papers. Sure hope you boys know what you're doing.
Thank you kindly. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Dolores! Come here, sweetheart. Do you think that a permit for a helicopter pad would cover...
Hello, dear. Look who's here. We're having coffee. Would you like some coffee?
Dad? Boy, there's no easy way to put this.
You know that we think the world of you, George.
Dad, Susie and I think you ought to see a psychiatrist.
My own son thinks I'm crazy. Him? Him? I let him drive my pickup when he was 15. I let him wear his hair down to his shoulders in college. I let him marry a Republican for crying. Maybe I am crazy.
George, you're not crazy. But for the sake of peace in the family, humor them. Go to see their psychiatrist. That's what I would do. I would go to see him and get it over with.
Dolores! No, listen, they can talk till they're blue in the face. I am not seeing a shrink. I shouldn't be here, you know.
Well, perhaps not. But since you are, why don't you tell me why you are?
If I tell you, you'll think I'm crazy. You'll tell Michael. Next thing you know, I'm playing Chinese checkers with Nurse Ratchet.
Mr. Walters, in the first place, anything you tell me is protected by doctor-patient confidentiality. I couldn't tell your son even if I wanted to.
Really?
In the second place, you strike me as a pretty solid individual. And I seriously doubt you could convince me you're crazy, as you put it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, it all started when I met this man. He builds mini malls.
Mm-hmm.
A nice fellow. A little nervous. And he works on the planet Zabar.
Zabar?
Z-A-B-A-R.
Pick these up for me, would you? I hope to see you again.
Well, if you're ever passing through Grover's Mill, look me up.
I will. Do you mind if I speak to your son for a moment?
No, not at all. You go right ahead. Michael, I'll wait down at the car.
Okay, Pop.
I thank you so much.
Well, is he all right?
I can't discuss the particulars of your father's case, but I can tell you that some of the behavior you may have noted in him may simply be the result of a sense of displacement, not entirely uncommon among new retirees. I'd like to continue seeing him, if you can convince him.
That could be difficult.
Well, do your best. And try not to worry. This could simply be a lonely cry for attention. Try spending more time with him.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, Doc. Thanks.
Hi, National Inquisitor Hotline. Is it still $50 for a hot tip? Okay, write this down. There's this guy out in Grover's Mill, and he thinks he's met someone from outer space, and he likes him so much that he's building him his own landing pad.
How do these people find out?
Gee, maybe he gave an interview. Maybe he's planning on guided tours. Michael, they're laughing. Everyone in this town is laughing at
Honey,
us.
you're exaggerating. Come on, nobody reads this stuff.
What is this?
Look, don't worry about these people.
You had better do something.
Four of those, and I get this over here. And we'll match them up and go up right.
Well, what do you think's going on?
I don't know, they're just curious, that's all.
Yeah, just like before.
Yeah.
You don't think they know, do you?
No.
George! You seen any
aliens lately?
The night before Christmas, an Oreo cookie's waiting for a special guest.
I'll just take a little rest.
Ho, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookies? Eating all the luscious chocolate, licking all the creamy middles, dunking all the crunchy cookies like he did when he was little. It's so hard to hide the kid inside with Christmas and O-R-E-O. Bisco.
It's Friday night at the Smith house.
Be here any minute.
Jane and Mike are having a party.
Did you pick the music?
8 guests, friends.
Spinning.
The food, the music, the lighting.
Candles?
Nothing
Glowing.
was left to chance when suddenly...
Glasses?
Spotted.
Spots?
Spots.
We don't have time for spots.
You don't have time for spots, so use Cascade. The sheeting action rinses spots away.
Maybe they'll be late.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Don't take chances. Use Cascade because you don't have time for spots.
And now from Toyotathon Coast to Coast, Johnny Bench.
These phone lines are hot.
Sales reports are pouring in on Corolla and Camry.
And no wonder. Option package savings on Corolla are up to $1,000. Incentives are up to $1,300. And Camry?
Option package savings up to $900 and incentives up to $1,500. Right, Squire?
We agree here. Everybody's watching. Read this.
See your Toyota dealer.
Today.
Flu outbreak in 29 states. And it's spreading fast. What can you do? Doctors recommend Theraflu, hot liquid medicine that works fast. Theraflu, strong therapy for flu symptoms.
A sink isn't the only place Woolite cleans safely and gently. Use the delicate cycle, and a lot of your hand washing won't need your hands.
One is the very model of stability and restraint.
Come on, loosen your tie. No.
One is reckless, wild, and untamed.
Come on, put on a tie. Never.
Two men, bonded by blood yet torn by temperament.
Whatever does it all mean? It means you're two idiot brothers who can't agree on anything.
I would have phrased it differently. Not me.
In the kingdom of laughter, the ruler is wings.
Oh, look at this one.
So your mother dressed you in short pants your first day of
Yeah,
school?
well, those little beanies with the propeller on top. I was adorable.
Well, it takes a lot more to prepare your kid for school these days.
Yeah, and you have to start a long time before the first day. Play games with your kid. Spelling games, counting games.
Read to your kid.
Count the stars. Anything that makes learning fun.
Because the more you know about preparing your kid to learn,
The more your kid will learn.
bet you had cute knees.
Still do.
You see, dear, things always look better in the morning. I'll get the coffee, and you get the paper.
Mr. Walters! Mr. Walters! Rich Hawley, KLCA News.
Can you tell us about your landing pad?
Can you confirm that Shirley McLean is actually on her way to Grover's Mill?
Mr. Walters, please, just decide.
A comment, sir. Just one. Is she ready to go?